And I'm gonna burst your bubble, Walters. Your Avril Lavigne bubble is about to burst.
No way, she's hot.
She's on the cover of Rolling Stone, which really disturbs me. This pisses me off.
She should be. She's hot. Look at her.
She's not. Well, first of all, I never thought she was that hot. But wait till when you hear what it'd be like to spend 5 minutes around her. It's over. Ugh. The other thing that pisses me off is this whole punk thing. She doesn't even write her own GD songs, and she implies that she does. She's got this little. I know that bothers you so much.
She's so manufactured.
I know.
She's punk.
But the funny thing is, she has this Matrix group writing the songs.
Yeah.
Who've worked with. Liz Phair, let's see, who else have they worked with? They've written for quite a few people, and they've written some decent songs. Christina Aguilera. And she puts herself on their credit. In other words, it's like a song written by Avril Lavigne / The Matrix. And then she claims, the Matrix, who've written a lot of hits for other people, claim, well, yeah, she was there, but we really did the work. She claims, like, oh, they were there, but I did. I mean, it's going to be very interesting to see what happens without the Matrix.
No,
she doesn't want to work with them anymore.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she wants to write her own songs.
She has. Now, after reading that, would you rather spend 5 minutes with her or with Christina Aguilera?
Christina Aguilera.
Really?
Yeah, by far.
Okay. Ooh, that's a shot.
I'd rather spend 5 minutes with Pink than...
Oh, no.
Well, let's just make it into a full-blown date. I could not spend an hour with Avril Lavigne.
Really?
Yeah, it's that bad.
I read the
She doesn't use deodorant. No deodorant, Mike. She's afraid of the aluminum in the deodorant will give her breast cancer. So she sniffs her pits all the time during this interview.
She does?
She sniffs her pits constantly to make sure they don't stink.
Oh, my God.
Because she refuses to use deodorant.
Good thing she's not a contortionist. God knows what she'd be smelling.
By the way, she doesn't need a boyfriend. She doesn't have a boyfriend, and she doesn't need a boyfriend.
Yeah. Well, Mike doesn't want a boyfriend or girlfriend.
Yeah, I guess that works.
Yeah.
She'll be
she does party a lot, apparently.
Cool.
I don't know if that's a plus.
That's all right,
with an 18-year-old.
Yeah, that's a plus. With a 19-year-old,
Let's talk about she's in Japan at the beginning. She's all excited. She's about to go to Hawaii, and then she's about to have her tour. And her dream has always been to hop on stage in front of my fans every night and perform. That's all I want, is to be in front of my fans.
Oh.
Not every artist gets to play arenas on her first headlining tour since Complicated hit the air, blah, blah, blah. You really can't predict when an artist is going to become a teen icon, says L.A. Reid, president of Lavigne's label. An icon who sings about crushes on skater boys, listens to Blink-182, and who may or may not know who Sid Vicious is. An icon who had quite a bit of help writing songs on Let Go, but at least not the Swedish hitmakers who write Backstreet Boys or the Neptunes who write everything else. Clever marketing has helped to a young audience tired of glitzy teen disco. Lavigne has been presented as a guitar-toting singer-songwriter, but it's unclear how much songwriting she does.
Oh, yeah, please. 0. Come on.
You have to get by the handwritten lyrics and examine Let's Go's liner notes. It's funny, she hand-wrote all the lyrics to kind of imply that they're all her own.
Oh, sure.
Oh, on her album.
Yeah.
I may have read it. What? I bought it for the cover art.
Yeah, right.
That's even worse.
Then there's the issue of her punk rock cred, or lack thereof. It's a sore subject for Lavigne, who now avoids using the P word. Her bandmates, all veterans of small-time punk bands, are quick to defend her. I can totally understand why people would be pissed off at Avril, says rhythm guitarist Jesse Colburn, used to play in an Ontario band named Closet Monster. But it's not her fault. Punk pop is in right now. You can look kind of punky without listening to punk rock or writing punk rock. Let's see, the songwriting part I think is very telling.
Oh, I'll bet her feet stink. And those beat-up tennis shoes she wears day and night.
Yeah.
Oh, those stupid tennis shoes. Stupid.
Her parents are real. She had this real, like, strict religious upbringing. So she's not going to put out, she will not wear, like, revealing clothes either. She's totally against that.
That's okay.
She's rebelling against her childhood.
I still don't see anything yet that makes me say I wouldn't hang out with her.
What, the B.O.?
The deodorant thing.
Isn't enough?
Yeah, it's not like she would automatically stink.
That reeks. I mean, you know how bad it is when somebody, the sweet stench of B.O.
Yeah.
That would permeate the room. You could cut it with a knife and you'd be right there.
We all stink in here from time to time.
Yeah, but not like that. She never uses B.O.
Maybe she doesn't sweat.
Hardly showers. Oh, no, she sweats.
She says her core values were shaped by her religious household. My mom wouldn't even let me sing Strawberry Wine because it said wine in it. I was this little kid. She protected my image. That's not the only reason why I don't dance around like a hoe on stage, but it definitely has something to do with being brought up with tons of morals. And I'm not saying I'll never write a song with a curse word, because there's definitely been times I was like, oh man, F would sound so good there. But when I think about my mom and how it would probably hurt her, so I just say frig instead.
That's so punk.
Hey, there's a punky little chick, eh?
What a little
That
bit of information that is.
Let's see. Levine never listened much to music till she hit puberty, even then it was mostly divas such as Shania Twain or Goo Goo Dolls. Which is one reason she'd never seen David Bowie's name. When it came time to read off a list of nominees at the Grammy press conference in January, she pronounced it Bowie. Do people think that was bad? What's the big deal? I was born in 1984. Why would I know who he is?
Oh, geez.
That's
adorable. That's
well, what
My parents
logic
wouldn't.
that is, the idea when you start taking your birth date in regards to the rock idols or people that you'd like to emulate. I mean,
But isn't it really kind of common with a lot of these, these kind of manufactured little starlets like Britney? I mean, how many John Lennon songs do you think Britney Spears would know? Do you think she has any idea who Robert Johnson is or Fats Domino?
I know. That's just it. Does somebody sit there and come out and say, like, Jimi Hendrix, hey, listen, man, I was born in 1983. I can't cite him as my influence. I was born in 83. I don't know.
Julie's 16-year-old sister thought Britney wrote Satisfaction. That was quite a shock.
It's not that. I mean, for a fan, I don't hold a fan that responsible. And for somebody who thinks that they're punk, you think they'd have some serious knowledge about, where that's coming from. Anyway,
of course, sure.
So she says, my parents wouldn't let me listen to David Bowie. Besides, people mispronounce my name all the time.
Oh, brother.
Things took off for her after Canadian label rep sent New York songwriter and producer Peter Zizzo a home video of Avril singing karaoke. She was singing without any affectation, says Zizzo, who's written songs for Celine Dion, J-Lo, and Vanessa Carlton. She's like 14, wearing these fuzzy bunny slippers, and she had a bandana around her head. I called back and said, get her to New York. I think I can do something with her. She moved up to Manhattan with her brother, took up temporary residence in the West Village. She had to deal with her God, Arista just signs her from this karaoke video? Isn't that amazing?
That's very strange.
During the next several months, she worked with an assortment of producers, but struck pay dirt with LA hit-making trio The Matrix, who wrote and recorded 5 of the songs on Let Go, including the first 3 singles, Complicated, and the other 2 big hits. Because Levine has been positioned as a singer-songwriter, the issue of written takes on a certain significance. The Matrix team describes a collaboration differently than Avril Lavigne. Though the publishing royalties are split evenly amongst the 3 Matrix members and Lavigne, Avril implies she's the primary author. She says when she was working with the Matrix, one guy was in the room while we were writing, but he didn't write anything. Me and Lauren sat down and we got the lyrics together for every single song. Graham would come up with some guitar stuff and I'd be like, yeah, I like that. No, I don't like that. So it was really my decision in the end.
Imagine how many people are reading that right now that are part of that are going, bitch.
Well, the people that she was writing
Can you
with
imagine?
have written hits for other people.
Oh,
so
yeah.
People are going to believe this.
Oh, yeah. But some of those people.
Worked on that album?
What's that?
Those are the only songs they worked on that album? Because those are her only songs on that album.
Well, those 3 songs and 2 other songs.
Okay.
And then the other songs she wrote with somebody else who also is complaining that she's taking too much credit. But she wants to write on her own now, so we'll find out. I know, it's going to be ugly. I can't wait. When I wrote Complicated, this is Avril talking, I was feeling what the songs talk about. There's tons of people in the world who are fake, who are two-faced. When I asked her how long it took her to write that song, she said, I don't know, maybe 2 hours. Songwriting's like that for me, she has with a snap of her fingers. Someone can say, go write a song, and I can go do it. I can write a song for a day.
Oh, yeah, right, bitch.
One of the Matrix members then says, I'd like to see that. According to The Matrix, they wrote the bulk of the 3 hit singles themselves following their first meeting with Lavigne without her. So in other words, they're claiming she wasn't even there when they wrote them. With these songs, we conceived the ideas on guitar and piano the way we always do. Avril would come in, she'd sing a few melodies, she'd change a word here or there. She came up with one thing I remember in Complicated. Instead of saying, take off your stupid clothes, she wanted to say preppy clothes, so we let her change it. A week later, I see Lavigne again in New York. She seems annoyed when I tell her I'm confused about how the collaborations worked. I knew in my heart it needed to be more pop to break, she says. She sounds like she considers herself this little 17-year-old genius musician.
No question.
She says, staring down at the untied shoelaces on her Converse All-Stars. She says that the hard-rocking songs and Let Go, specifically Losing Grip and Unwanted, had the sound she wanted for the whole album. Those tracks were co-written with someone else, Cliff Magnus, who gave her enough creative control. She says that she was able to pen every lyric and every melody. The label wasn't thrilled by the heavy guitar sound, so that's why she hooked up with The Matrix. Harrison was drop-dead bleep afraid that I would come out with a whole album that sounded like Unwanted and Losing Grip. I swear they wanted to drop me or something. I don't feel Complicated represents me and my ability to write at all. Without Complicated, I bet you anything I wouldn't have sold 1 million records. The songs they did with The Matrix, yeah, they were good for my first record, but I don't want to be pop anymore.
Oh, this girl is completely out of control. God, that's amazing at her age.
You don't spend 5 minutes with her?
Gary Graff said he hung out with her and she was nice. He dropped that bomb on
Did
me.
he really?
Yeah.
You're kidding.
He says, oh, she's just like an average 18-year-old. I was talking to her. She was drinking Molson Canadians or something the whole time.
Reeking of
She wasn't
BO.
bad.
Yeah. Reeking of BO with her Converse shoelaces.
What's wrong with those shoes? I like the Converse.
Yeah, but on her, the way...
And I'm bummed now. See, I'll never wear them again. I can't wear them anyway, but I'd never wear them again.
Look at her on stage running around in those Converse tennis shoes. She looks like an idiot.
Let's see, the main thing you got to work... she's now giving people advice on songwriting.
Oh.
The main thing is you got to work with the artist. A lot of people don't want to listen to me, but I spoke up until they did, and I can always say, screw you guys if you're not going to work with me. If they're not going to listen to me, I'm not going to do things. Try and make me. I'm not gonna.
Oh, boy. A real problem. They have a problem here.
You, that's all you care about.
They have an out-of-control lead singer. Totally out of hand.
Lavigne doesn't have a boyfriend right now, but she says she's not sweating it since she's too busy, and besides...
Good, because that would stink.
Most of the boys who want to meet her have a tough time getting past her bodyguard. Her attitudes about dating are pretty old-fashioned, which isn't surprising considering the rules her mom enforced when she was a kid. I wasn't allowed to have a guy in my room, especially not with the door shut, and she wouldn't let me call guys. They have to call me. I have that attitude now. If a guy wants to hook up with me, he can come after me. I'm not running after anyone.
Yeah, just follow your nose.
Just
follow her scent, you'll find
she
her.
She likes the way she was brought up. Oh, and this is really funny. All these people are trying to turn her on to some decent music because she has she's so in love with the Goo Goo Dolls. They're saying, we gotta listen to Nevermind or something. Nevermind? What's that?
Oh.
The Goo Goo Dolls?
Yeah.
Ouch.
How about Right Guard? What's that?
You're hung up on that.
I know. I'm gonna keep
between her shoes and her stink.
Every time I can, it's like skeet shooting. Every time there's anything associated with it, I'm gonna take the shot.
Take the easy shot. The one that's close.
I'm gonna see how far I can go.
They go out and let's see. Within 5 minutes, Avril's like, "We're gonna do body shots. Pour salt on my neck and lick it. We're doing tequila, tequila, tequila. I'm gonna be like Motley Crue."
Cool. Yeah,
You don't need to pour salt on it. It tastes like it from the sweat.
Body shots and body odor.
Stop it.
Let's see who else. Her bass player gave her Siamese dreams so she can find out who the Smashing Pumpkins are.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
She's born in 84.
Someone gave
She
her
doesn't
back.
know about Right Guard. That was before her time.
For her birthday, she got Back in Black. Who's AC/DC?
No, she didn't.
She got a lesson in recent musical history from her hero, the Goo Goo Dolls' Johnny Resnick. What's that CD Johnny Resnick bought me? She asked her tour manager. It starts with an R. The Replacements, Avril. Yeah. She recently stopped wearing antiperspirant because she heard the aluminum can give you breast cancer, so she's constantly sniffing her armpits and spritzing herself with perfume.
Oh, my God. Well, that goes to show you how bad she stinks if she's taking those efforts.
Well,
it must reek.
She's trying not to stink.
Do you think there's any cleaning up down there going on?
Oh, no, please. I told you, if she's a contortionist.
Shaving.
Julian, you should have to be a contortionist to know there's a problem.